name's Charlie Irish. I'm a junior. I'm originally from Delray Beach, Florida. I got my first skateboard when I was like 10 for Christmas, and I tried to jump it, tried to ollie it like twice, and just didn't have the attention span for it. So just kind of started pointing it down hills, and then when I was about 13 or 14, I got my first longboard for Christmas, and it was all downhill from there. I started the club winter quarter of last year. The school has a bunch of guidelines for it. I think you need 15 members to start off with. You need a faculty advisor. You need I think 2 or 3 officers. Getting together a list of people to do this wasn't really hard. I put people down as officers on paper, but really I just kind of run the whole thing. I'm sure you've been on campus before. There's a ton of people on skateboards, but I really don't know most of them. And a lot of them use it just for transportation or whatever. Wouldn't really be interested in it further, but I know there's got to be some people out there that are.
There has to be a culture.
Yeah, exactly. And so I wanted just to kind of have an entity that could bring all the longboarders together so that people could learn more about it, get better at it, and we could just find more people to skate with. We usually meet up at night, and then we'll drive down to the Denver Tech Center, because at night there's a lot of just unoccupied parking garages. Security's pretty minimal. It's never any traffic, there's never anyone there. It's really dead. So it's a good place for people who know how to skate to just kind of have fun and goof around, and people who are getting better to get comfortable with it. I've been thinking about applying for funding for a while now from the university. Never actually got around to it. We got licensed when I started the club last year. We're officially a student organization, but we don't get funding from the Senate. We haven't really had a ton of publicity for the club, so I'm going to put up some posters on campus. Try to just get more people involved. One of the things I want to do is I want to get a beginner clinic on or very near campus. A lot of people are like, oh, I could never skateboard. It's like, yeah, you could. You got to try. I've got a lot of extra boards. I've got friends who do too. I've got some contacts in the pro longboarding community. The thing I honestly really want to do is I want to throw what we longboarders call a slide jam, which is where basically it's kind of a free form. It's a contest, but it's not. It's more just about having fun. And then at the end of the day, you give out prizes for maybe like a best trick here and there, most stoked, best fall. Ideally, how I'd want to do it would be to the area kind of that has like Nagel, and then there's Nelson, and then I'd like to get that and just completely hose it down with water so it's soaked, and then have people bomb in from up top and then just slide out and just have fun. Ideally in the future I'd like to get it to the point where we have a kind of a consistent weekly pattern, kind of a setup just so that we always have just like a base to jump off of, and just kind of be a little more organized so that we can really exist as a campus organization. For me it's always just kind of been almost meditative, especially once you get cruising real fast and just kind of lock into a zone. You just kind of all of a sudden 40-50 miles an hour doesn't feel fast, and you're just kind of one with the board, one with the road. It's just it's a really cool feeling. It's like not a higher conscience, but it's just like it's almost like kind of a zen feeling, It just clears my head always, and it always makes me feel good. Always leave with a smile on my face.